Compound interest is called the eighth wonder of the world. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people never experience real compound interest. Not because they don't save, not because they are lazy, but because their compounding keeps getting interrupted. In one of my recent financial education sessions, the client raised his hand and said something very honestly. He said, there are several accounts that give compound interest. And he was right. That statement is true. There are many accounts that give compound interest. But what he hadn't been shown was the difference between compound interest and uninterrupted compound interest. When I explained it, you could see the clarity click. And I know many of you may feel the same way. So this video is inspired by that moment. Let's start with the basics. What is compound interest? Compound interest simply means your money earns interest and then your interest earns interest. It's growth on top of growth, momentum that increases over time. That part is powerful, but only if it's allowed to continue. Here's the irony. Many people experience uninterrupted compound interest, just not in their favor. On credit cards, student loans, car notes, mortgages, no pauses, no resets, no mercy. The compounding never stops. That is why you finish school with about 50,000 in student loans. You pay faithfully for 5 years and you still owe about $55,000. Or you close on a house for $300,000, pay for 30 years and you realize you paid $600,000 or even more. That is compound interest working against you. Now, most people try to earn compound interest in other places like savings accounts, 401ks, IRAs, investment accounts. And yes, they do compound. But here's the problem. Compound interest gets interrupted by taxes, market losses, withdrawals, required minimum distributions. Every interruption slows momentum. Some interruptions completely reset it. Let me show you what I mean. So the first rule of compounding is to never interrupt it. On this board, I've drawn two lines. On the left side here is interrupted compounding. You see how it goes up and then drops, goes up and then drops again? Every dip represents a tax. Every fall represents a withdrawal. Every fall also represents a market loss. This is what most people's money looks like. It's growing, but it's struggling. Now, on this side is the uninterrupted